We learned about this company a couple of years ago, but it's time for an update from GymShare. Let's welcome Chase Miller to the table.
Hello, good to be back.
Welcome back.
Chase.
Thank you so much.
You were just saying it's been a year and a half?
Yep, a year and a half.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so tell people a little bit about what you do and then how things have kind of tweaked or changed.
Yeah, so that's a great question. So just to recap, GymShare is a private gym experience. So instead of going to your local big box gym where it's crowded, right, people may be staring at you, you don't want to share equipment, what have you, you go to your neighbor's house down the street, which their gym is separated from the living area with a separate entrance to access it from the outside. So you reserve a day and time, kind of like how Airbnb works in that sense, and the gym is all to yourself or the people who you want to be with. No strangers, no random people, just you and the people who you want to be with.
So if myself and my husband wanted to go, we could go together?
Correct.
And then do we each pay a membership?
So you can actually share a membership, and that's what's changed. So I remember the last time we were just about to introduce something called a partner pass, which is essentially 2 memberships put together, but you're not required to go at the same exact time if you don't want to. So think of it kind of like a Costco membership. Share the same membership, but you don't have to go to Costco at the same exact time if you don't want to. So, but we've actually tweaked it even more. So now think of it kind of like a cell phone plan. In the sense of, you know, like, I don't know if you're in Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, whatever. I'm giving them a shout out here. But when you add more people onto your membership, the price gets cheaper for everybody.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right? And so that's been a tweak. We've taken the partner pass, and essentially people have wanted to turn it into a family pass. That's why we decided to make the decision to change it to this new type of model.
Nice. Is it an unlimited pass, or how does that work exactly?
Yeah, great question. So it's still 90 minutes per day for any time you want to go, and then you can go as many times as you want in a given month.
Okay, so it is, pretty much. I'm not going more than 90 minutes.
Okay, so to the flip side of that, maybe I don't want to work out at all, but I have a fabulous gym that I want to share.
Benefit from.
And maybe profit, like an Airbnb. So how does that work?
Yeah, great question as well. So when we initially started the platform, right, it was, we wanted to help gym hosts be able to motivate people to exercise. And we realized is that we need to help them be motivated too to promote their gym. And so that's kind of what's been a little bit different in that, is that in the beginning, we wanted to make sure that gym hosts had the proper key indicators to know what to do. So now we provided the gym hosts to be able to do that, so they can track their business, be able to promote it, and then be able to promote their specific gym in particular, right? And so we've also enabled them to be making money when people also don't show up, because unfortunately that happens. And so the original business model was get people to show up, and you get paid the majority cut, and then you get paid a small portion if they don't. But now we've realized, okay, maybe we should do both. So now, instead of gym hosts making 80 to 90% when people show up, and 10 to 20 when they don't, now it's 90% when they show up and 90% when they don't. So so gym hosts are actually making a lot more money now. So our record is close to $1,000 a month passive income.
No way.
Dead serious.
Crazy.
And so
Wish I had
just by
I know.
Like I've got some empty rooms. Maybe I should convert.
But you really like an outside separate entrance.
Correct. Yep. So like mine's in my 3rd car garage. There's a separate entrance. A garage door does count as that, or it could be a walkout basement, a shed in your backyard, what have you. What we found is that the gyms that provide multiple types of experiences and cater to mothers with children tend to be the ones that are most successful. So for example, the one in Mapleton that we chatted about before that had the sport court that can house pickleball or basketball, also a gym and a pool, right? So they can now support classes. So we've introduced private classes now, which I know that sounds a little...
How does that work?
Yeah, so at a typical big box gym, right, you know how you have the class area, but there are a lot of windows, and then there's the gym area.
Right.
So people can still see you. So is it still private?
The worst part,
No.
doing Zumba in front of everyone.
Exactly, and so
that's how it
people
was.
still feel very uncomfortable. So this area, with this, we have classes, and so it's private because there's no one else around. It's in someone's backyard or someone's basement or whatever. And so it's still a private class, and people are able to have that experience that they still want to, that they would normally get at a big box gym. And then the other part of it is that we realize that majority of our users are usually mothers between the ages of 25 to 50 roughly, with 1 to 3 kids, right? Younger kids mainly, right? And they usually bring on their husbands after because they're like, hey, I want to check out this gym because I don't feel comfortable going to the local big box gym. And they don't want to work out alone, so they say, hey, husband, come on with me. And then their kids are there in the gym where they can keep eyes on.
Okay.
A lot of gym hosts provide like toys, like Barbies, Legos, scooters, like all these things, so their kids are having a great time, and mom and dad can still get a great workout in with keeping their eyes on them, so they save money on obviously their membership by bundling it together, and they don't have to pay for babysitting.
Which is huge.
This is amazing.
My girls are right in the midst of that, and that is their one hang up. It's like there's a certain gym that has kind of free daycare, but they don't really necessarily like that feel of all that and not being able to see their kids.
Yep, exactly.
And so they're having to switch off with their
So you
husbands
need to
or whatnot.
share this episode
could
with
be
them.
good. Yeah, I do.
How many homes do you have, or how many gyms are involved right now?
So I think the last time we chatted, I think we were at 3 a year and a half ago. I think, I forgot exactly how many, I think it was 65.
Is that Utah County, South Utah County?
So that majority are in Utah, and then we actually have expanded outside of Utah. So we have one in Canada, Florida, Texas, like all over the U.S. So
Good
yeah.
for you.
That's amazing.
That is really cool.
For our viewers, most of them are from Spanish Fork. In our area, probably within a 10 to 15 minute drive, how many choices would they have?
So they would have 2 to 3 different choices to choose from, all within a 5 to 7 minute radius of each other.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So plenty of options.
Yep.
And were we able to maybe view those pictures or check it out, or?
Yeah, so that's another big change. So last time we had chatted, we just had a website. Now we have a mobile app, so you can download it on the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, and or just go on the
GymShare?
website. Yep, gymshare.co.
Okay. Do we want to talk about pricing?
Sure, we can talk about pricing.
How much is that?
So before it was a $34.99. And then if you wanted to do a partner pass, you add 17, so it was 51. But with our new model, with the bundling model, kind of like the cell phone service, so what ends up happening is it goes 35, then or $34.99, then $29.99, $24.99, and so on and so forth, and it caps at $9.99. So if you have 8 people, for example, it'll cap at $9.99, so everyone's paying $9.99.
Oh my gosh.
So
So the
can you
most you're
enact-
paying is $80.
yeah. Well, unless you add more people after that. So if you go up to 10, for example.
But then anyone after that is
yeah, it would be
$9.99.
10. Yeah, exactly.
So can you add outside of your immediate family?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so it could just be a group
Yeah.
of ladies,
Yep,
and then
exactly.
I'll join in.
Family, friends.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Okay, ladies, we're in, right?
There's no reason why.
Well-
Daycare.
And then we talk about the 90-minute time slot. Are there specific hours that folks can go into the gyms either in the morning or evening, just for security reasons?
Sure. Yeah. So gym hosts are able to designate what times the gym is available. We highly recommend the most popular hours, which is 6:30 a.m. is by far our most popular hour.
Okay.
Right. Obviously, you have like the mid afternoon, like 12 to 2 roughly, and then the evening people, so 5 to about 9 p.m. is
Okay.
usually what we recommend for people. But so yeah, so you can go at any time you want. My gym's open 24/7.
Okay.
And so I've had people come in at 2 in the morning, but my gym is separated from my living area. They can be blasting music. I have no idea that they're there, other than my
Perfect.
indoor camera that's
Yeah.
there. But yeah.
Keeping things secure.
Wow.
It's incredible. Isn't
So
it?
any new changes for the future, tweaks that you guys are going to play around with?
Yeah, so we're actually playing around with artificial intelligence. I feel like that's everywhere. So it's not going to be around for a bit, but essentially think of it like a AI personal trainer. Where our goal is to partner with local businesses, like in Utah. Like we actually partner with, or I shouldn't say partner, but we have wholesale accounts with Built Bar, with Clean Simple Eats, with Just Ingredients, with I'm trying to think of the other companies. It's Bucked Up.
Okay.
Right. And so then, essentially, based on taking a quiz, the AI will recommend, hey, you should go to these gyms. You try these classes. Try these personal trainers. Try these supplements. Right. And then that way, people have that full experience. So it takes the brain work out of it, essentially.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Kudos
I know
to you.
this.
I know.
Yes,
Taking this little baby and how it's grown.
I love the
That's really
business.
cool.
Thank you
We'll
so
have you
good.
back. I love
Yes.
having you here reporting back that
Thank
it's a
you.
success.
Thank
Ditto.
you. Appreciate it. Yeah,
Congratulations.
we're definitely in the thousands now for users, so it's been awesome.
Oh,
That's so
that's
Worldwide
so
next
good.
time you're here. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Thank you so much.
Chase.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.